A lot of people want me to opine on Sam Sulek and the Tren twins, and that's not something that I feel comfortable opining in. Because when you opine, otherwise known as giving your opinion on something, you're on the risk of being judgmental. You don't want to be judgmental. But if you absolutely must know, I will talk about them, I think that health is the number one priority. And I hope that they think so too. They're 20-nothing, 21, 22. You got that mentality in those years where you feel like you can take on the world. And maybe you can. And maybe you know everything. Maybe you don't. But the reality of the matter is I cannot see those guys, basically going viral for blowing their nose, making so much money they don't know how to spend, and having not a care in the world, ready to put all of that on hold just to put their health in the driver's seat. I just don't see that happening. I almost see it as to where people in their sort of box, if you will rather do as much and make as much now to have for later when you just don't know. And that's smart to a point. It's financially smart to put away for when you can't earn, right? I mean, that makes a lot of sense, to invest it, make it grow, that kind of thing. But from the other standpoint, maybe it doesn't, maybe it's not the right fit. You know what I mean? So again, it's one of those things where there's like a pro and a con. And to me, the pro and the con are very important. You've got a pro and a con for a reason. And, they're both very, very distinct. They're both very, very distinct. So, it's one of those things where, you're just left thinking to yourself, which one's it going to be? Which one is it going to be? Because there's a pro and a con, and where you fall is very important. So I just don't know, honestly, to tell you the truth. It makes me think, but I don't know. Would they put success on the back burner to ensure that their health was tip top? Are they that much of adults, or not even adults? Are they that enlightened to understand that? I don't know. I don't know. I think fame in bodybuilding is just so powerful that you've got morons like the Liver King lying about everything they do because they can't let go of it. You've got people using fake weights. You've got people just lying about everything, but they just cannot put it all down and say, look, I'm going to be honest, or put it all down and say, I'm going to take care of my health first, You just don't see that. You just don't. And like last week, Samson Dowda comes out and says, oh, I feel like my body's about to collapse or something. I have to go check myself out at the hospital. And so people like me obviously see that as a cry for help. And we take to social media saying how, look, this guy needs a break. And then like 2 days later, he fires his coach. 3 days later, he's up there back on stage, looks healthy as ever. It was a whole trick, it looks like. I don't know, I really don't know. But I just think that health is so important. And I feel that, I don't know if these guys are really taking care of themselves. When I see the Tren twins, one of the Tren twins in a hospital bed, it makes me think, what I mean? It definitely makes me think. And we have not seen Sam like jammed up health-wise, but have you seen how big Sam is and how dense he is? I mean, it's just like, how much is he taking, I don't know, guys. I'm not going to belabor the point any longer, but I just wanted to say that I don't know, like, what's going on with these guys, Sam Sulek and the Tren twins. And I've written about both of them for Iron Magazine. I've done videos on both of them. Are they setting a good example? That's not for me to say, but maybe for you to talk about. But I just don't know if they are or they're not. And I don't know if they're actually putting health in front of making money, clout, and all that other stuff. And I sure hope that they are, because they only have one life to live. And I know you only live once, but I think they've done plenty of living. Now it's maybe time to do a little bit of reassessing and putting that health, on the front. But again, that's just me. What say you?